Hey guys! As you guys can see from the title, I'm going to be doing a college advice slash like the do's and don'ts of college, and I am a freshman at my local college, and no, I do not go to a university, but I think I do have a little bit of tips and tricks underneath my belt. I went through the same process as a lot of these seniors went through, and it is so stressful, so I can see where they come from about being so overwhelmed about picking out what college they want and where they want to go and where they want to stay and all this crazy stuff. So without further ado, let's jump right into these juicy tips. First thing on any senior's mind is where to go, and I went through the same. Where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do with my life? This is the biggest decision of my life and I can't screw it up. Everybody goes through this if they're gonna attend college. And so for me, I decided, hey, do I want to stay in-state or do I want to stay out-of-state? I decided for me that in-state would be the best for me. I decided personally that I did not want my parents paying for a lot of my college, so I decided to stay home for a year, but I did apply to FSU and UWF, and I did receive acceptance letters for both of those, but I personally chose to stay at my college for a year. And a second thing you can consider is, do I want to go to a community college? And for me, I did not think that I really wanted to go to a community college, but staying at home for an extra year and being with my parents for an extra year didn't seem so bad when it all added up to it. Plus, I could save them a whole bunch of money by staying at home and not having to pay for a dorm and just extra stuff like that. It was much easier for me to transition into the college, but if you decide to go to a university or a bigger college than a community college, that is fine and dandy. That is so fun. A lot of my friends do actually go to university and they love it, so either way you do it, I feel like you'd be happy. The second choice you have to make after your second decision after you get all your acceptance letters is the choice. What do I choose? Go to a different college and it's gonna be so much fun. You're gonna meet new people, and just because you don't get into your dream college doesn't mean it's over, because you still have 3 more years to keep applying, and just don't get overwhelmed and just relax. Everything will be perfect. I personally made a list of all the pros and cons of me staying at this college, this college, or this college, and I just kind of outweighed the good and the bad, and I just try to decide, hey, what is best for my major? A good thing to realize before you decide which college you want to go to is the major that you plan on specializing in whenever you go to your 3rd and 4th year of college. Also, another thing to think about is if you go to a community college, you can go for 2 years and save money and then transfer. And if you go to your counselors at the college, then they usually have a 2-for-2 plan, and it's usually you go for your community college for 2 years and then they'll automatically accept you into a bigger college. So after you make your choice and you're accepted, yay, you're in college, congratulations. Now what you have to decide is, where am I gonna live? For me, of course, I'm gonna live at home, or you guys can decide to, hey, I want to get an apartment with some people, or hey, I want to live in a dorm. And so all those options are great options. For a dorm, I've talked to a lot of my friends and they go to university, and they said it's the best option to pick a random roommate or roommates, because if you get a room with your best friend and that doesn't work out, then it's really awkward. Plus, you get to meet all new people, and then you kind of branch out into new areas, because college is all about finding yourself and finding out like new friends and just enjoying college. You're paying all that money, study, find friends, party a few times. Your friends from high school aren't always going to be the friends you're going to keep in college. FYI, I mean, it's the hard truth. I mean, you might love your best friend now, but maybe in 2 years, you're not going to be in the same place in your life. Branch out and find new people, just maybe to find new hobbies and just different stuff like that, because maybe when you go to college, hey, I found out I really like golf, and then you have friends that like golf. And it's pretty cool to just find new outlets when you go to college, because you think after high school it's all done. You know, I know what I want to do, I have my friends, but that's not always the truth. You change quite a lot when you're in college. You think you changed a lot when you're in high school, but college is a different ball game. You're on your own, you have your own responsibilities, you're studying for classes, you're just a lot of different things are going on, so it's up to you to do what you want to do and keep yourself happy. And then bam, you're in college, you're in your dorm slash wherever you live, and then now you have to decide on classes. That is the most stressful thing that people say, but really, if you are prepared, it'll be much easier to get the classes that you want. Find a course catalog and map out all the classes that you would like. Make sure you have them all written down and have a backup plan, because classes do fill up very, very quickly. So if you don't get your number one choice, make sure you have a plan B. So just in case you don't get that really, really crappy teacher that you really don't want to be stuck with, so make sure you have that plan B teacher or plan B class that you want to take. And also another tip is to get up early and go sit in line in front of that college admissions, and you get the classes that you want. You get first in that line, you stay there. You get there at like 5 and it opens at like 8. Get there early and you get the classes that you want. It's first come, first serve. They're not going to save a class for you. Once you get your classes, it'll be much, much easier on you, and you won't have to be as stressed saying, hey, you know, I didn't get that class that I wanted. What am I going to take now? So make sure you have plan B for every class that you're going to take. Halftime hair flip. As soon as you get your classes all picked out, now it's time to get all the books. And for the books, I personally wait till the first day of classes, and they usually tell you, hey, we need the book, or hey, we don't need the book. And also I go on ratemyprofessor.com, put your professor into the search bar and click on the college that you go to, and it usually tells you in the sidebars, hey, you know, we don't use the book, or hey, you know, halfway through the semester you can just not deal with it. Whatever. It's not fun dishing out $300 for a book that you're not even going to use and then returning it. It's just big a hassle. Plus, if you do need the book for your class, go online and look for used books, because used books are so much cheaper, and hey, they've been used maybe like for a semester by one kid. I'm pretty sure that that's so much better than spending $300 versus what, $50 to $100. You're saving yourself and your family a whole bunch of money. And I've heard that Chegg, and they also have some local stores around campuses that are like used books, or they'll go order the book for you and just ship it to you, so it's so much easier. But I would recommend that. If you guys want me to answer any more questions about college, then let me know in the down bar, and I will also try to do a high school tips and tricks, because high school was interesting. I would be totally different in my high school career if I knew what I knew today, let's just say. But stay tuned for that video. If you guys want that video, then give this video a big thumbs up. Yeah! We done here? No? No? Okay. To all my high school seniors out there, breathe. College will be fine. You make awesome memories in high school, and you'll have many more memories to come in college. And it's all up to you and what you want to do with it. So, I love you guys. See you later. Bye.